This is the world's first all-inclusive W resort. We're about to spend 2 nights in the most expensive hotel room we've ever stayed in, an $800 a night swim-up suite. The W all-inclusive resort is a self-contained oasis. This place is loaded with restaurants, bars, pools, and views that almost make you forget real life exists.
Hola, it's so nice to see you again. We are in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, checking into the world's first all-inclusive resort of the luxury W brand. So you know the drill, put down your remote, kick back, and come along on this adventure.
Our first impression was excellent. A beautiful entrance, a gorgeous lobby, smooth check-in, a pretty welcome drink, and super friendly staff. Esther gave us a rundown of the resort. Helpful and quick, just the way we like it. The resort grounds are virgin-like, and unlike anything we have experienced before in an all-inclusive. The good impressions kept coming when we saw our room. You wanna take it away, John?
Welcome to our room. Let's give you a tour and let's begin with the bathroom. This is by far the most beautiful room we have ever stayed in, and the bathroom is huge. We have a bathtub and salts, which we'll be using later today. We have a gorgeous wall and 2 mirrors, double vanities, a toilet area, a big shower with fancy products, and our favorite, a rain shower head. Here we have the bedroom area. You can separate both areas with this sliding door. And this is a king-size bed with a beautiful headboard. I love the wall design and the lamps. We have 2 night tables, a very fancy phone that makes me want to call somebody. And I have no idea what is this.
I think that's for the water.
Oh, okay. There's a coffee station, Dominican rum, and a mini bar filled with goodies. A big TV to watch reality television, and hopefully we'll find the cooking nuns. They left us a fancy cheese platter and a handwritten note, which is a really nice touch. I don't know what this is called, but it's very comfortable. And this is the best part, and when I say the best part, it's an understatement. Check out this view.
Unfortunately, we had to report a foul smell coming from the toilet area, but hey, at least we got to use the fancy phone. Once that was resolved, we went to the living room bar, a central social hub present in all W hotels. We ordered a piña colada and a Negroni to start our stay officially. I had never seen John hungry before, it's usually me, so we promptly ordered crispy shrimp rice and a raclette maranca potato. Of those 3 words, we knew only potato. We're grabbing a quick bite before dinner, and we're so ready to check out the rest of this resort.
We've stayed in more than 30 all-inclusives, from budget to high-end. That's a lot of buffets in the name of research.
But the W claims to be Punta Cana's first true luxury all-inclusive, and that's made us extra curious.
Sure, we'll spend a lot of time drinking piña coladas on a lounger, but we'll also do the hard work of exploring. Think of us as your slightly overfed guinea pigs.
So, where exactly are we? We are in Uvero Alto, a beach on the eastern tip of the Dominican Republic, the land of baseball legends, merengue music, and its greatest export since 1986, me. Even though this is my home country, we had to travel more than 4,000 miles from our new home in Madrid to reach this resort. A long trip, but if this place lives up to the hype, it's totally worth it. W hotels sit at Marriott's top luxury tier, modern, bold, and always with a local twist. They aim to make it more of a lifestyle than just a stay, mixing design, music, fashion, and food into the experience. And with their whatever, whenever service promise, we're basically here to be spoiled.
Now, in our swimsuits, we went straight to the pool. This infinity pool overlooking the beach is absolutely stunning. It is low season in the Caribbean, so we have the pool practically to ourselves. The chilly breeze, well, chilly for our tropical standards, made us retreat into the hot tub at the end of the pool. And this is what happens when you come out of the pool and forget to bring your towel. We retreated to our room for a quick nap before dinner, nice and dry in our robes, cozy in our bed, and watching reality TV with crappy infomercials sprinkled in. We were in heaven. After coming dangerously close to our nap ending with the sunrise, we went out for dinner.
We chose a restaurant named Cena, a play on words for dinner in Spanish. The restaurant's theme is reinvented traditional Dominican and Caribbean cuisine. The chef greeted us with this amuse-bouche. We don't remember what it was, but it was the first time we've heard of banana ketchup. It was pretty and delicious. Have you ever been in a restaurant where even the bread is succulent? Well, this was it. We both ordered the same dish as a starter, shrimp and plantain, consisting of plantain cubes, shrimp, lemon sauce, mint oil, and a twill. So far, we're loving the splendid plating. John's main was the Caribbean spiny lobster with shiitake aioli, puffed rice, and creamy bisque. I ordered the Atlantic fish with mofongo crust, coconut and carrot emulsion, and Mama Juana foam. You may recall from past videos that I mentioned being a vegetarian, so I just wanted to update you that I've reintroduced meat into my diet for health reasons. We also ordered the 24-hour smoked short rib with crispy couscous, yuca puree, and fermented carrots. The meat was so tender we didn't really need the knife. For dessert, we had the Dominican fruit bowl and the cafecito, which was rum-soaked moist cake, coffee milk ice cream, coffee sponge, coffee crumble, and hot espresso. It's like we were trying to make our jet lag even worse. After dinner, we went to the resort's hidden speakeasy bar. It's a cool place with good vibes and good music. John had a Negroni that arrived like it was from a fairy tale. I was so full from dinner that I could not even entertain the idea of having anything else tonight. These vinyl record players caught my eye, but I felt really dumb when I couldn't figure out how to turn them on. But I was vindicated when a staff member confirmed it was an electrical issue. We moved on to playing the free arcade machines. First, I tried a random game where I kept dying for no apparent reason. Next, I found a game I used to obsessively play on the classic Nintendo with my cousin Bubble Bobble. The game was named that, not my cousin. I set a high score, but I couldn't figure out how to enter my initials. I guess it was not my best night. Before we left, they told us that the electrical issue had been fixed and we could listen to some records after all. Back in our room, we got ready for bed. And turned in for the night.
The sunrise was breathtaking, and what better way to enjoy it than on the terrace, sharing a cup of coffee with my better half. I slept great. Ari woke up at 2 a.m. because the bathroom smell returned and ventilated the room with me none the wiser. Because of this, we will be moved to a new room later today, and we'll show you why we love the new room even more than this one. To offset at least 0.5% of the food we've had so far, we went to the gym. However, on our way there, a bootcamp session was about to start, so we did that instead. The high temperature, high humidity, and the very high energy fitness coach Ricardo made us sweat like crazy. so a hearty breakfast was well earned. We chose Taman, the beachside restaurant with a fantastic ocean view. We started things off with a fresh fruit platter. Then I had marinara eggs, which I hadn't heard of before, along with ciabatta beach toast, and they were very tasty. Ari ordered his faithful French toast with scrambled eggs and had to face one of his pet peeves, salt shakers with small holes.
Breakfast was absolutely delicious, especially with that view. And you know how we eat during a trip, so we had to squeeze in a quick workout. Now we're going to our room to go change into our bathing suits and go into the chill pool. See you there. Quick side note, we are going on a cruise through the Norwegian fjords next. This route consistently tops the list of the most beautiful cruise routes in the world, and it's been on our bucket list for years. We already bought our coin for our collection, so see you there. The chill pool was spectacular. We can't wait to get in, but first things first. Two lovely ladies almost sold me on massages at the spa, but John snapped me out of it when he pointed out the over $200 per person price tag. The sun was shining bright and the water temperature was perfect. Having the pool to ourselves was surreal. Thank God for low season. If there's a pool bar, it's rude not to order anything, right? So I tried to recreate a drink I had a few years back at another resort, coconut lemonade. It turned out reasonably well, but I don't think I have a future as a bartender. The pool was perfect. We spent the rest of our morning chatting with a lovely couple we met until it was time to move to our new room. Things can go wrong anywhere. The important thing is how the hotel makes it right. And the W, well, they did make it right. John, show 'em. The room was just as gorgeous as the previous one, but bigger. We loved the new sofa and TV setup. We are very grateful to the hotel staff who promptly handled the issue with our room so that our stay could remain memorable. If one thing has been memorable so far, it's the food, and we couldn't wait to see what they had in store for lunch. They started us off with freshly made nachos and guac, which we devoured while drinking cocktails. For John, a Vin del Sol, and for me, a La Fresca. Cheers! But since the grass is always greener, we liked each other's drinks better and switched. I'll tell you right now, we ordered way too much food, thinking the portions would be smaller. For starters, we got the crispy calamari and the catch of the day ceviche. I would have been content with just this if we hadn't already ordered everything else. For my main, I had catch of the day whole fish with rice and fried plantain, and John had grilled ribeye with chimichurri. Okay, I have to be honest. We hadn't yet ordered dessert, but we did. Something about stomach space ensures there's always room for dessert. I had a frozen pistachio cheesecake and John the plantains with ice cream. I tried his and liked it way more than mine, but he wasn't willing to switch this time, and you can see him even reveling in my misfortune.
Next up, the beach. A light breeze, crashing waves, and a comfortable shaded cabana made the perfect setting for a nap. This was the most peaceful moment of our trip. Of course, you can't go to a beach resort in the summer in the Caribbean and not swim in the ocean. So that's just what we did. We hadn't swum in the Caribbean Sea for more than a year. It is home to us, and the feeling was wonderful. We had only 2 complaints. The water was a bit too salty and too wet.
I know it seems like we just ate, and we did, but when everything is included, you get hungry faster. So we went to the resort's coffee shop for snacks. We ordered 2 cafés con leche and pretty much one of everything. We especially liked the cookies and the macaroons. Look at this chewy cookie and tell us it doesn't make you hungry. Unless you're one of those lunatics who prefer crunchy cookies. We're kidding, of course. We love you despite your flaws. Our room was our next stop, where my lovely husband made a hot bath for me since I had hurt my back a few days ago and it was acting up. This relaxing hot bath was followed by a frantic 20-minute resort-wide search for my lost phone. In the end, I had left it at the beach cabana and a staff member turned it over to security. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Before we knew it, it was time for dinner. The resort grounds looked stunning at night while we walked to Matsuma, the rooftop terrace for pre-dinner drinks. The terrace was cozy, and it seemed like every guest was there, making it feel lively. The sushi here is supposed to be great, but we're eyeing a Peruvian menu down at the beach club for dinner. I ordered a velvet eclipse and added a soda water with lemon. The live music, fire, and gentle breeze made for a wonderful time.
Taman looked lovely. Chef Jorge Bernuy designed tonight's menu with a Peruvian street food theme. The experience consisted of 6 eye-catching dishes meant to be shared. Scallop tiradito with ricotta pepper, avocado aioli, glazed sweet potato and quinoa. Nuestra huancaína, yellow chili cream, potato, olives, quail egg, and cilantro aioli. Sudado Nikkei, catch of the day, shiitake mushrooms, charcoal grilled shrimp, panca chili, and coriander. Chaufa amazónico, pork belly, plantain, rice, and scallions. Lima-style chicken ají with golden potato and egg. And Anticucho-style lamb ribs with cocktail potatoes and sweet corn foam. You are witnessing something rarer than a solar eclipse. John is full, which means dessert is just for me. Just waiting for you. I don't know if it was the meat sweats or how hot tonight was, but John couldn't wait to get in the pool. Our swim out never looked better. The water was mesmerizing and gloriously refreshing. This was our favorite moment of our stay.
We're checking out, but you don't have to. The next stop is another all-inclusive, this time perched on a volcanic island 4,000 miles away. Click now before my cocktail melts.